There are about $2 trillion worth of cryptocurrencies now trading on the market. What do I believe would be taking place? It appears like the market is heading in this direction now that the downturn is coming to an end. You should turn around and start behaving in a manner that is utterly ludicrous. I don't believe that to be the case just yet. At some point late last night, I believe I tweeted something. My understanding of the markets leads me to believe that there is one more decline in these markets. At this juncture, everyone is of the opinion that this is the end. This is where the bottom was located. Initiation of the push-up is made. According to my assessment, they will behave in the complete opposite manner. In all honesty, I do. The price of Bitcoin is expected to test the range of $59,000 to $62,000, and it is even possible that it will test the range of $59,000 to $64,000. After this, there will most likely be a reversal. One more time, this beast makes its descent. The final test will be passed by Bitcoin, in my opinion. At some point in the future, there will be between 48 and 52,000 alternative coins available. And once again, alt will be entirely slid through, but after that, it will be game time. I am also of the opinion that everything will take place. In my opinion, this won't be around for very long. In my opinion, max, this is going to take place in a short amount of time. As soon as we planted our feet, we were there. After that, I think it's time to buy what I'm doing right now, which is what I'm doing right now. It is not difficult. Not a single penny is being spent. I am keeping an eye on whether or not you are able to attain a dollar cost average of 100% here, since even if Bitcoin decreases from $56,000 to $50,000, it would not be a huge loss. A difference of 10%, give or take a little more, is not a significant one. However, you will fast recover it, which will result in the dollar cost average working in your favor. I was 27 years old when I first started purchasing cryptocurrency. I might have consumed a small amount of it. Make a specific strategy for yourself, because you are aware of what will occur in the event that this does not collapse. In exchange for holding, you are eligible to obtain XRP. When you have more XRP, you will receive a greater amount of it in return. At the same time, we are having a good time at the Olympics. As a result of the fact that you have finally purchased an Olympic ticket, you have the opportunity to win some fantastic prizes. In the event that a nation or sport that you are familiar with brings home the gold medal, the price will be $165. Either a credit card or cryptocurrency can be used to make a payment. We have, up to this point, returned more than 700,000 XRP to the holder at values that are historically high from the beginning. People, the amount is greater than $2 million. My departure is not going to happen, and neither will the NFT project. A number of important games are still to come for us. Be patient, I've got this all figured out, and I'll be waiting for you in a few weeks. Since you are the owners of Fury NFT, you are aware that the characters' weapons are firearms. Like Call of Duty, this game will be produced on top of the XRP platform and will be similar to the game. There are applications for ledger non-fungible tokens in games that use game weapons and colon cards, and there will also be a wagering system being made available. Wallet says that German estate agent Income has transferred $300 million into Bitcoin, so tell all of your disgruntled pals to get over it. Rage, pay attention to the warning, and disseminate the wallet reports. At this moment, the price of Bitcoin is estimated to be $58,500. 513 Bitcoins were transferred by the criminal police office while it was connected to the German federal during European hours. In light of the fact that Bitcoin has preserved its stability and Germany has continued to sell off these tokens, what are we seeing? Bitcoin was continued to be dumped in Germany. As witnesses, we continue to be. It is still going through the process of declining. The graphic presented here demonstrates that the German government is the one actually selling the pump. Now, please allow me to magnify the screen for those of you who are able to view it. These are the sales that Krakens is using for their coin, as well as the destinations of the monies that they are using, based on a more comprehensive view of the situation here. The question is why Germany would be selling Bitcoin. Trades in the Cumberland flow are available. It is getting heated up, so the question is everything that they have done. They are simply dumping a crap ton of it, but it is increasing in intensity. In the event that Germany was aware that the price of Bitcoin was going to increase, there is a more extensive situation taking place. Take into consideration what would occur if I were to tell you, Bob, that you are currently carrying Bitcoin in your possession. Currently, you have one Bitcoin, which is worth $60,000. Within about 3 months, it will rise to a total of $160,000. Given that the German government does not have a requirement for the payments, it is only logical that you will not do so. Naturally, they could just turn on the outdated printer, just like the Federal Reserve in the United States does, and print additional money if it was required. That being the case, why do they sell something that is illogical in this location? Something does not add up to 100%, in my opinion. Max is terrified as a result of what they are in the process of doing, and they intend to grab you and jolt you out of your location. I believe that they will sell crashes to markets, and I believe that this is what cryptocurrency was doing with my man. This is something that we have seen happen here. After that, they will purchase shares at the lowest possible price. Give Anthony Welfare a chance to talk about his new endeavor trust, which is named CBRC, and let us listen to him. The majority of the business endeavors that have been attempted over the course of the past few years have been unsuccessful, and at this point I am going to list them in reverse order. In addition to punctuation, all parties considering that blockchain was not functioning properly, I inquired as to why you chose to employ blockchain when you ought to have utilized a database. Following the discovery that blockchain was being marketed primarily as a solution for enterprise blockchains, why do you use blockchain technology? I'm not sure. However, when I was working at Oracle in my early jobs, I was given 8 questions that were similar to a flowchart and explained whether or not blockchain technology should be utilized. The question that was asked was, are you going to do it? If that is the case, then I do require this and this. Make use of blockchain technology if you are not going to make use of a database or any other technology whatsoever. For the past 2 or 3 years, I have been generally upset by projects that have implemented blockchain technology without actually having a need for it, simply for the purpose of obtaining the label. When it seems as though the XYZ project has been unsuccessful, the utilization of blockchains was not intended to take place in the first place because of their inefficiency. The second thing that I found out was that if it utilized blockchain technology, it was the wrong one. Another question that I had was, I am certain that there will be, because blockchains are beginning to specialize in very specialized use cases, I am absolutely certain that there will be. I will tell you what they are talking about. The 13th of July is a day for sentimental folks. TikTok, the conclusion of this case is drawing near, and a great number of people are counting on it succeeding. To what extent will there be a modest increase in the price of XRP in order for it to increase? It is my sincere hope that this is 42 cents. Although it is expected that this light will go out this month, it will most likely draw us back. In an ideal scenario, we are given a charming little pump, up to that 50-cent mark, which is actually not a man's land by any stretch of the imagination. The essential sum of 75 cents is what we need to see in order to observe a crazy surge in XRP, which is comparable to what occurred when the SEC v. Ripple litigation was resolved and XRP was not recognized as a securities, which is exactly what we require. The flip of 75 holding it. And using that as our new base right now will bring this to a price that is greater than 75 cents. After the chart was made public, a great number of people started disseminating it. And because of this, it is clear that the year is 2017. In contrast to what they did, they simply failed to take advantage of this. You are welcome to take a look at my mouse. In the year 2020, we went on a short break. This is the reason why I continue to believe that this wick has not been extinguished as of yet, indeed. None of us have taken note of the enormous red candle. In my perspective, we still have the potential to grow to that extent. There is a red candle, and in order for us to observe this thing beginning to flow and move, we would need to achieve that temperature range of 30 degrees Celsius. It is imperative that you pay attention and stick to the plan. I have made it quite clear to you when what action XRP will do will take place. The year 2025 is the only one that attracted us this year. Be in a position to achieve perfection by the year 2025, which is less than half a year away. In terms of XRP, it is only worth 75 cents. This is something that I have been preaching about since the beginning of the year, and I will continue to do so. It is possible for you to continue to yell at me and tell me that